Sun God Allah.
Justice.
Justice. Okay, so we have C. King Truth. Just we were talking, we come back to your bill. I ain't forget you, black man. And we were talking about the knowledge. He just getting knowledge of himself. Then we was going to that. Then y'all came in. No question. That's called equality. It's called equality means to be in deal equal. We can do for our family, we do for our family. I understand that, and I appreciate this. That's modesty. Like, damn, I'm all right. But let me explain something to you. Trust me. Learn it from an older one. Closed mouth don't get fed. Ain't nothing wrong with needing your brother, but equality needs to be reciprocal. Reciprocal means if I get something from you, give it back too. But if you give it to me as a gift, that's a gift. I don't want nothing back. That's just because it's your birthday. How old are you?
Knowledge out of cipher.
Yeah, knowledge out of cipher. Woo, he said that mathematics too.
Wow.
That's right. They mathematics is knowledge, and your knowledge is going to add to cipher. Because mathematics goes from 1 to
0.
yes, it does. But 1 to
1 to 10.
no.
1.
What comes after 8?
9. 1 to 9.
1 to 9. Yeah, it goes from 1 to 9. That will eventually manifest that, right? Because the cipher is not complete unless the knowledge is added on. We'll get to that in a minute. But so, welcome again, man. C. King, true, powerful name. Was you giving a definition to that name?
I understood the letters, God, on each letter.
Well, what the name means? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, King, I now, God, true. Yeah, we can do that too. That's good. But what does it mean? See, because I'm kind of saying that rhetorically, not so much I'm asking you the question,
Okay.
which I at some point come back, I will ask you. We're here to help you. So don't feel, we put you on the spot, but we're here to help. We're not here to put you on blast, we just here to assist each other.
Building equality.
There you go, right. This is a class discussion, not monologue. Listen, be quiet, I'm the only one talking, Well, I do a lot of talking, but so do we. You'll learn that from this guy here. This guy here. Interrupting people and stuff, but that's okay. That's something we're gonna come to in a second. It's a question I'm gonna ask too. About today's mathematics. But anyway, so you said I asked him why he want knowledge, he wanted to learn about himself and where he came from. Black man's from Puerto Rican Cuban descent. Right? So, let me say this to you also, so we can understand this. We don't take that all our people are black, but we don't take, listen man, because you got to know yourself, you no longer embrace the culture of the Taino or the Cuban, the Salvadorian or the Mexican, or the Dominican, or the Haitian. All of them are one people. You understand the ethnicity of the people. So I need to say that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the God, nope, I don't deal with that no more. Whatever language you speak Spanish, okay, then you speak your language. The God's translating mathematics in that language. Truth is universal. It's not confined just to this bastard language that we speak. You know what I mean? Because it's derivative. Bastard means there's no parent language. It's a derivative of many languages. Not to sound so grossly, but that's what it is. But so knowledge is given to us because knowledge was taken from us. In the last several months, as we've been covering where we come from, who we are, and how our lessons, because your lessons will speak directly to that. You're going to find that most of us. Your honorable name, Francisco. I'm not telling you you don't honor that. we get Francisco and Kenny. My honorable name is Kenneth Jones. Kenneth Allah Shah Jones. I put Allah Shah in that legally, but because one of the first rudiments, meaning the basics, when I was young like him, taught by the father, before I even got the knowledge, was respect and honor. Go to school. Respect your elders and your parents, and yes sir, no ma'am. I can tell by him not wanting to accept that little money, how he was taught about modesty. Don't be greedy. Ain't no wrong with somebody who would say, yeah, give me, yeah, peace to him. But you can see the morality in that, like, okay, no, I'm good, I'm all right. You know what I mean? Until he's encouraged. No, it's all right. You please. Cause make no mistake, I'm gonna knock on some doors. How you doing? I need some help. Yeah, that's right. You know what I mean? But so
There's all in that, bro.
huh?
No, go ahead.
I can't hear you.
No, go ahead.
All right. So but as we grow, we've also found that the world has it was real cold here, so come on in.
Peace.
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 You mind sitting here, big brother? Yeah. I'm trying to save that spot for and if somebody comes, I'll just move the I'm moving the huh? Okay. Your name is?
Glory God Allah.
Who?
Glorious.
Glorious God Allah. Glorious. Where you from, Glorious?
I'm right here in Mecca. I'm right here on 137.
Okay. You know 120?
No, I don't.
What lesson you dealing with?
I'm dealing with, I'm gonna be honest, God.
Please do.
I'm with a straight God, so I ain't dealing with nothing. Supreme mathematics in the alphabet.
Well, that's fine. But here goes the question.
Yeah.
The question, we not gonna run around here. But how long you had knowledge?
Knowledge itself?
Yeah.
Since 2015. I want to say all my life, but
16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. That's 8 years.
Eight
And
years.
you on the supreme mathematics?
he in
What happened to that gap?
that got, I was up north, so when I got knowledge itself,
Oh, they didn't no excuse.
no, it wasn't an excuse. but
That's rampant up there.
that's when I came into realization. I still had more process to do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's still more to self and my being that I have to, get to.
Okay, because I know the reason why I say that, because again, we have the God, whether just getting knowledge, name is see King Truth, so, and today's mathematics is knowledge. What is prerequisite in getting knowledge? I used to always, I used to say, knowledge means look, listen, observe. No, it don't. That's incorrect. In order to get knowledge, that's what you have to do. Yeah, I got to listen, I got to look, I have to observe.
That's knowledge.
It's not rooted in that. Knowledge is the foundation, the accumulation of facts.
Just to be aware.
Right, yes, to be aware, thank you God. I can't do that. I can't be aware without listening, looking. Quickly, come in peace, my name is Glorious. Great name, that's why I said, it's a lot with that. Handle. I'm sorry. Would they paint the roof? No, I'm sorry. No, can't.
No, because one time I was in the chem class, right, and he asked the God that question about knowledge, and the God Shamik said knowledge is a range of information, and the chem said no, because that's not right, because how about if the information is wrong? So I'll say knowledge is an accurate range of information that's right and exact, because we have to distinguish the lie from the truth.
Well, okay.
Accumulation of facts is when you get facts, and you disprove the truth.
True
And this is
indeed.
what we're accumulating the facts from. This is why I'm gonna be quiet and do the knowledge, because at the end, when he give me all the facts, I'm taking what's positive. I'm building with it.
Okay.
Most
The
importantly,
accumulation of facts. That's the word we got to use. Accumulation of facts.
Accumulation of
The
facts.
positive facts that we looking for right
Sure
now.
indeed.
Because when he just said, remember I said build or destroy? Build, so I'm taking away that we're going to build. He's here to build right now. He live on knowledge, understanding God. 137. I did the math completely. When I walked up here, I was walking on solar facts. I started from 11th Street, and when I hit the 120th Street, Then I boomeranged up here because I was coming out of Pluto.
Okay.
So I walk facts. Like this is what I do. I'm walking and talking this. And
So
knowledge is accumulation
I
of
wanna add
facts.
on.
That's all I'm gonna say.
I wanted to add on what the God has said, and I could agree, but that's with knowing the ledge, right? Knowing the ledge before you forge, and when you share that. So when you gain that knowledge, you understand, look and observe, to understand what knowledge is. Accumulation of all facts.
Okay, so he went here. So he took knowledge,
It's like Sean said.
and he said, because you'll find also seeking truth in explaining their acronyms and then their ways knowledge is explained. K-N-O-W means to know.
Yes.
Then you have L-E-D-G-E, ledge. So knowing the ledge. Not that your limitation, but knowing there's a point I'm not going to go. Right. Now, that's kind of deep there. Right? Because knowledge means to know. Like a ledge. It's the ledge.
Yes.
So you know, okay, don't walk off that. Right? You know not to do that because if I do, there's certain imminent danger. Death possibly. In this case, by knowing the ledge, don't do things that would be detrimental to you. Right? And how do you know that? Well, again, going back to what you just explained. God said knowledge is awareness. Right? An accumulation
Of facts.
of facts. I'm spelling of facts. Okay.
Yes.
Let me ask the young God. What else is knowledge? What do you know knowledge to be? Since you're 10 today, that your knowledge adds decipher. What do you know knowledge to be?
The mind.
Yeah, broad. Yeah, good. Cause I want you, when you see me do that, like that, because it's we're gonna put that here. Knowledge is the mind. Yes. Because that's the foundation, right, from which your knowledge is gonna come here.
That's a fact.
Right. So you're right.
That's
So
a
we're
fact.
gonna simplify your right answer.
Hey, excuse me.
No,
You see where's 3, he got the understanding, mind. Like when I was just reading the Supreme Math,
Yeah.
understanding he got right there when he got it right.
Okay.
Mind's the foundation.
Okay.
And I said that's a fact.
Okay. Hey, peace, God.
Oh,
Put your name in the back there.
God intelligence.
God intelligence.
Peace to the God.
I got. Well, what is knowledge, God?
Knowledge is the foundation of everything. Everything.
Everything's the found. Okay, that's very good. So, what's it got to do with this knowledge?
What it has to do with this knowledge,
Yeah.
that this is the foundation that Allah, Almighty God, Allah gave to us to build out and manifest ourselves and pull ourselves from out of a mental death and back into the knowledge of who we are, which is everything that is
Okay.
what we can see. You know what I'm saying? Because all is a mind, all is one.
Okay.
And
All right, so we
all-
kind
we
of
all
complimenting some certain things we just said here. So, okay. Got you. So, because we have a brother, see King Truth, just got the knowledge, God right here. You know, peace, man. You know, knowledge is good on the black man. You
Awareness.
explained to him also, man, that, you know, everybody but the Caucasian is the original man first. So that means every Dominican, every Puerto Rican, every Haitian, every Jamaican, everyone, black, brown, and yellow, is the original man. Now, let me say this to you. Allah taught us, again, because it's very important, not to be anti-white or pro-black. You know, we don't hate white people. We're not here to do that. But when we do speak, we speak from an accumulation of facts that will manifest that you are the beast. Now you got white people coming here that, listen, man, look, please, you know, like, you know, can I get this, and can you civilize me? Can I, whatever, you know, we teach all human families on the planet Earth, but we're gonna teach you the truth. We're not gonna play no game. You all right over there, Icon?
Yeah, I'm good.
You look like you kind of down just a little bit. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
You don't have no cold or nothing? No? All right.
So
I'm
now
making
let's
sure. Making sure. You know. I know you don't seem like you're
Yeah, I mean, I worked overnight.
You was tired. So you
Yeah.
tired.
Okay, you.
That's what that is. Okay, all right. I got you. But let me explain something to you, man. You got knowledge of what?
So,
Right. And knowledge of self means self-care. Right? See, we gotta look at knowledge from a holistic standpoint also. Right. We gotta look at, if I'm tired, I can't make it. I'm tired. I got up early. I have an obligation though. We all do.
right.
Right? But if your body's saying, yo, I just got off work, I wanna go to class, but yo man, no, get no. Because like that phone battery, your cell is like maybe 2 left. 2%. I can't do you do me no good like that. No, not you do anything wrong right now, God. But you know how I looked at you, right? Because you're my brother. I know my brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me take a look at you, God, right? Yeah, God, because knowledge is the found and it's the mind. I'm not going nowhere. I said, What's happening back here, man? You know what I mean? You know, so I said, man, you know.
I see that. Yeah.
Right. So, right, because you know your brother.
Yeah, of course. I noticed the
the change in the tone, right, yeah.
And
So I'm not gonna
see
say,
how he coming.
we got you on blast. We putting you on blast.
I hope-
No.
Never mind this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But it's self-care.
Right.
Now, let me explain something to you. So knowledge is accumulation of facts. Okay, let me put this up here too.
Exactly.
This is very important. I need to say this, and then I'm turning.
I think he was looking for a certain answer, right?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Regarding?
Regarding what knowledge is.
No, but you gave it to me.
I thought knowledge is similar to the black man.
So knowledge is the black man. But when we use the word symbol, it's called the law of correspondence. This is L. I'm gonna tell you what I mean by that.
Lower correspondence.
As above, so below.
Right.
Meaning that's here. So, like the sun is the universe, like the black man is to his foundation. So you see the relationship. So when you have the knowledge of self, you see your relationship to the universe. Right? Like the sun illuminates the sky. I said this early before you came to class. The sun was radiating more prisms of yellow light from the intimate cloud. Intimate mean like, you see it's a little cloudy. So when you see the sun come through, you smile like, it's about to get nice. Right? So I said, I sure did, peace of God. Peace. Okay. Yeah, okay, no, me.
Peace, God.
You good, you stay right there where you are. So I said to my brother, I said, hey, the sun is coming out. Bob looked at me, the sun is coming out. The sun never went nowhere. It illuminated the sky. I was like, because he's right. You know what I mean? You're just looking at the prisms of light that is pushing away the clouds, allowing you to see a little bit more clearly and bringing you some warmth like you do when you go home. See right now in the back there, it look cloudy. No disrespect. No, God emanating night.
He need a recharge.
That's my brother. That's my brother.
He need a recharge with the spectrum of light.
He good. I'm just
charged.
but I'm going back to the God.
Yeah, peace.
God said, because he said, are you looking for, because the way I asked the question, I asked the question, but I'm just paying the visit to the mind. Like, how do you see it? Because I would never know, because like you say, God, somebody may say, somebody may say something like, knowledge is a range of, you got to watch words.
Right.
Words of power. Words of power. I told you yesterday, last week, this word. What was that? 2, right. the 39th degree, and then I'm gonna go back to that because I'm kind of like off cuff here. I'm just showing you how words of power. In the 140, will you hope and live to see the day the gods take the devil to hell in the very near future? Yes, I fast and pray Allah. I fast and pray Allah to see the hereafter. And with God, and with the Lord's own good time, take the devil off our planet. Now, the Father and them had to change words, take words out. Because we're not worshiping nothing here. If you leave the word to, I fast and pray to Allah. I fast and pray to Allah. See, because just that one word changed the whole dynamic of the degree. No disrespect to the brothers. You pray and whatever, then so be it. You know what I mean? But that's not what we do here. That's what the 5% do. And you'll hear the words fast, pray, Muslim, but these things have their meaning, you know what I mean? But that's not who we are as a people. God, we might want to get that remote and just try to turn the heat down a little bit. Could you help me out with that one? Yeah. Just as you need for the remote. Turn it down a little bit. But going back to the glorious statement, as above, like the black man is to his family. It's one of the definitions, one of the ways people explain knowledge, mathematically. Knowledge is found in all things. This is like the black, that was called.
It's like the science of the flag today. On the flag. Oh, I'm hot. I was just telling the this what you were saying.
I wasn't finished. That's okay. Go ahead. Just cut me off. Go ahead. I'm listening.
The correspondence, like in the flag, it says what does the flag represent? The flag represents the sun, moon, star, which is the black man, woman, and child held by God Allah. That's the correspondence of the day's mathematics, if you go according to the flag right now.
Okay, well, it's coming back now.
Isn't that correspondence?
Okay.
So above, so below?
Yeah, no, this black family, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Right.
Okay, let's check it out. Thank you. That's about right. Put that right here. Oh, yeah, thank you. Yeah, I put it right here. 79 is good, because it was a little chilly here earlier. It was like, no, I said, Leo. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now it's like using this coat, right? We all right. So, knowledge. Let's go back to that.
What do you know?
Yeah. Beautiful question, right? So, today is the first. Okay. And we know knowledge is one. Again, today is check day. Today is I'm gonna go see my girl today. Today is it's raining. I'm just gonna watch me a movie. I'm not going out. It's whatever it is today on the first. But for the 5%, it means each and every day. But today, I'm gonna increase my knowledge, increase my awareness. Right. I'm gonna make sure that I know
Something.
right that's beneficial. Let me add the blank something that's beneficial. Now, let me say this to you. Since we have knowledge, right? Pardon me for, asking you rocket scientists in here this question. We have knowledge of what? There you go. So that means we need to know what?
Who we are.
Self, right, who we are. Self and who we are.
Who is the original man?
Okay, then go further. Okay, stop. No, so right. So you want to know who you are. Right. I found later. I put, live out. This is my favorite. 3 things a 5% go do. 3 things most people do when they're conscious, but definitely 5%.
Study.
Okay? You're going to retain this knowledge. That's what you're going to do. Everybody here does. We continue. Especially when it comes to this. Especially when it comes to this. When it comes to this. I'm not asking you to do nothing else. Just quote it. Just put it on brain. Don't give me. We have intelligent people in here, so I'm sure we can have some elaborate definitions of things.
Okay,
But right.
that you said they're intelligent. tell them to tell you what intelligence means.
No, I'm not gonna do that. You interrupting my class now. You interrupting my class. I should ask you that question then. Yeah, you have a seat. Since you want to add on.
Intelligence.
No, I didn't ask you to ask it.
Oh.
You were going to something else. You ain't gonna interrupt my class. What intelligence means? Intelligence means. Stop. I said now. Listen, stop, God, please. No. We gonna do that. Knowledge means to what? To know. I should know if I had knowledge that long not to interrupt this class.
I didn't interrupt it.
To tell you about what intelligence means.
I didn't interrupt it.
How intelligent was that?
Hold up.
Huh?
I didn't
That's my brother
you
there too.
directed that to me.
No, I didn't.
When I came in, did you say something to me?
Help me. Somebody save me.
Yeah, sometimes you need some help.
Yeah, I know you do, because we about to get you in here, Jack.
Well, I'm getting out of here then.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Going back, right?
Yeah.
Allah save you, save
I
you.
wanted to be safe. I'm gonna stay right there.
Yeah. No, so the knowledge of self, the knowing who you are, right? That's important. So quoting the lesson, beautiful. Need you to do that. Just for example, that's what all of us did, right? Yeah, we need you to do that. And why we need you to do that? Because you got a reference. Like, first let me say this to you. This ain't gonna make you God. At all. I don't care whoever told you that, tell them comes to your last shop. It ain't gonna make you God. One of the first things a good teacher gonna do is empower you first with the black man is God. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm gonna start imparting that. Then I'm gonna give you the blueprint, right? Like a navigator as to how to go about referencing. See, information, because knowledge is awareness. Because you're going to start to eternalize that. Let me explain something to you again. Okay, so, tell you why I put the know the ledge. Right? Okay, knowledge was taken from you. I don't know, I don't. And I don't think too many people here know. I don't know too many nations or groups of people who are serious about the way this knowledge is given than the 5%. We're not playing here. No, it's not a gang neither. No, it's not. But we're not playing because you're going to learn these lessons, what literally was done to you and was being done at 1:40 at this very moment to our people.
They continue daily,
right? Right, exactly, God. So the important, like your name is C. King Truth. Wow. That glorious. That's what I got on you. That's right. Many moons ago, I didn't even want to go there. I was nice. What? You had... Yo, how long you say you had knowledge and you ain't did no? Yeah. So now some people may say, that's brutal. No, it's not. What was brutal was the 1 to 36 and what was done to you. How you was kidnapped. Come here, shut up. Literally jukes you out the knowledge. Shut up, give me that. Took it from your brain, and if I take it from here, your gray matter, that means that
all is lost.
Yes, God. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, from that blanket. And that happened for a long period of time.
Hundreds and hundreds of years.
Until knowledge came to us.
Okay, teach God.
To various people. And then Almighty God, Allah came. We don't take from we got our people, our brothers here. Look at the one, Frederick Douglass, Marcus Garvey. We honor and respect our ancestors and our elders. But more importantly, we respect our Allah. Because he came. Gave it to our brothers and sisters who gave it to us. And gave it to you. And we travel in peace. Got you too, Jabbar. We may have to grab a seat out front and then you can park it right there.
Allah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
yeah, so what happens is the knowledge is going back to that. Right? I'll use myself for example.
Yeah.
Because I like many of my people,
Like you said, the Father came.
we quoted to you frontwards and backwards if you wanted. That's nice, yay. You know, that was good. And that's good But if you haven't internalized it, then, because like, again, you know, my favorite saying for these lessons 120
The map.
is a map, yes.
Right. Blueprint.
Yeah, it sure is. And if you haven't internalized the information, then again, I told you, knowledge is holistic. See, I just saw knowledge from this standpoint, only retaining it. Like if I'm going into Brooklyn when it was forbidden, just as a regular pedestrian to go there, let alone a 5%er. What? And that's any borough. Now, the reason why I'm emphasizing that, because I went there. I knew my lesson, I'm good. But, you know, but since I didn't internalize it, you know, I still had a lot of grit and grind, the dirt from the grave. This ain't no testimony, I'm not here, but it's just real. Right? You're the true and living God, so I put myself in some true and living circumstances here. Unnecessarily.
Wow.
Unnecessarily. See, because, like I was telling my brother, that's my brother loving to death, born black. But let me show you how simple mathematics is. And profound. Wisdom means to be what?
Wise.
Why? Here's wise. Here's our young God. Or any brother, young or old. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him I was in jail. I was in prison. And what they did to me. Why? Because I'm hoping when he hears that, you know what? I ain't gotta do that one. See, that's wisdom. Peace. Wisdom means, man, let me hear. Let me be wise enough to discern. You know, right and wrong. Okay, I ain't gotta do. Oh, you did that? Yeah, then I ain't doing that one. Oh, he did. Oh. Okay, so what did you say you did to do? Okay, bet. See, but me and like a host of us, we had to go through. Right? Until I started learning that. Okay, hold on, I gotta internalize this. Right, you gotta digest it. Right. Yeah, it said that the fathers and the poor righteous teachers, but that don't mean poor economically. That just meant it's the part where you were treated poorly at. But everyone here is rich in mind. You know, so knowing, today mathematics, knowledge. See, King Truth, I need to know what I need to know. You hear a lot of things. What you need to know, I need to know what my name means. How many letters in my name? What my name born? Don't worry about if somebody come to you, your name's C. King Truth. You go get that. What you say your name was? Whoa. See, I got him. Came in glorious. Yeah? Okay. Okay, nothing about that. Where you from? What your name is? How long? Why you don't? We got you here, but you safe. See, because I caught you in the street and you told me that. We've been singing another song. Yeah, that's right. And then I know not you know, but just I've had that. I got it. My older brothers did it to me. What are you talking about? See, God, you know all this now. You're nice with it. But I never get. Jakeed said this to me. I love him, man. Jakeed was one who was our older brother, one of the first out of Medina. Wrote me and him and BG and them. He said to me, yeah, God, he said, I love you and everything, but I'm here to hook off the body. He said, look, check this one. He said, man, you God, but you got cockroach mannerisms. What? No. I said, ow, man, cockroach. The first thing come to your mind, like, ow. Yeah, that damn, big shit crawling on the wall. I before you call me a mouse, then that shit, man, you act like a mouse or something. Okay, all right, God, all right. You know, but cockroach,
I wrote it at the bottom.
Yeah, but anyway, either one was worse. But yeah, either one was worse. But you know, but what he meant was, yeah, God, because you're not living right.
You got the behavior, right?
Right, the behavior. See, because you have to control that. What comes mental comes physical. Care how a lot of people come through the doors or come among us. Yeah, you know, my name is Great Mind. And I'm 2. I know 120. But you smell like you want to be alone. Right? Which lets me know, not trying to be funny, which lets me know, one, self-care. See? Yeah, I had brother come in like that. Not with that name. Because Great Mind, that's the name of one of my brothers who passed away. He was the Great Mind also. But brother came in, they're nice. Yeah, peace, God. Cause we go, 5%, we go test you. That's what we do here. This ain't church. This ain't Juma.
Yeah. You gonna be examined.
Right. Peace, what's your name? Why examination? Because I need to know,
That's right.
because what does knowledge born?
Born
Equality.
Yes! Thank you, God. There you go, man. There you go. Is it equal? Yeah, I got the knowledge. Yeah? Okay, let me find out. Where are you? Tell me, listen, I'm on the 1 to 10. I'm not just going with that 1, 2. Let me be straight. Because some people, they know how to come in the door. Peace, God. What's your name? My name is Allah Shah. Yeah, I don't tell these brothers I know 120. I don't. Because I know how this thing go. Yeah, but he goes step, he misses also. Yeah, okay, I'm on 1 to 10. Okay. How long you had knowledge?
Ouch.
Now, see? But again, we're not here to hurt you, God, but we're here to impress upon you the seriousness of the CEE.
The elevation of the mind.
Right. Now, I say holistically, that it's about you knowing, but it's about something. Like I told the guy in the back there, my brother, who can't keep his eyes open. I know that would bust your ass, huh, man? God.
Well, God, I wanted to add on, and I think that's very important how you put that, God, because retaining is something that where I'm at right now is retaining the information,
Okay.
the knowledge, and internalizing that's showing proof. No, you going to live out. That's showing proof. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, they go hand in hand, but
Right.
you want to internalize it because then when you do,
You're digesting it.
there you go. See, because I'm gonna show you what happened. Knowledge means to know. Now you have knowledge of self. You didn't know you lack skills, and because you lack skills, I want the quick 20, then the slow 10. Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah, let me get that. I want that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, let me get that. Right, because when I did go to work, I came to Justice's job. He looking at my resume. First of all, you got an email? No. What's your social security? I don't have it on me. I don't know. Do you know it? No. Have you worked before? Yeah, what you did? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna drop this on you. This is what I did tell him. That didn't get me past the desk. Well, I do have the knowledge of myself, and I okay. And then listen, okay. So that I can hear. I may not know specifically, but what you're implying is you're a good person. Okay, you're a good person, and that you're a good person because you have the knowledge of stuff, and that you bring some quality or whatever. But then when he asked me, what do you mean by that? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell the truth here. I didn't have a clue what to tell him because I'm not speaking the language me and Kaheem speak. See, when Kaheem's asking me, go ahead, what does knowledge mean? So you speaking on that level. See, what you failed to do also was learn how to communicate with all people.
You learn the language.
You only know how to speak. You spoke the language only. That what is important here, but you didn't know how to apply. Wow, here you go. I didn't know how to apply what I knew. So I was messed up on so many levels. Right? I learned later on. Okay, here's my favorite line. Okay, you ready? Lock it! Yeah, I learned then. After several. Yeah, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't know, right. Right, you see, now you whole nother dynamic there. When I then.
What happened?
No. Then, yeah, I started reading that map. Well, then, I started, okay, hold on. Now, serving you with laws, with down well, I know what that means.
Right.
It don't mean just, I'm whipping my own backside with many stripes. Right. See? I knew, and there's another saying you'll hear about us taking it back to the lab. It's an old saying, me going back here. Taking it back under re-examination.
Yeah, you got to re-examine that.
You know what I mean? Hold on, let me go back.
Keep going to jail.
Okay, yeah, you got the foundation of how to read the map, but you haven't internalized it. That's why you're not going nowhere. Oh, you are going somewhere fast.
Back to jail?
Yeah. You know, and I'm not trying to, say, but it's real. Because Almighty God told us, he went there. He went to jail. But that wasn't from a deliberate choice. You deliberately made that choice. You volunteered for that. Excuse me, Attica for $300, please? Yeah, you did. That's what you did. Almighty God, they came and got him because he was teaching. And he was in there. And then I knew, actual fact, spoke with the people who were there. And I'm going to come back to the knowledge. Spoke to the people, one of the doctors that were there with him, who gave me an explicit detail of our law and matter one. Dr. Sweeney. Yeah, but anyway, and impressed upon them how he wasn't crazy. In fact, he supreme intelligence. Then lastly, show you how profound Allah's knowledge was. Told the doctor understood. He said, "Yeah, well, God." He said, from talking to him, I understood that God is the concept of man's. Well, he was, psychological terminology. God is a concept of man's subconscious mind. And all he meant was that God is the mind of man. Okay, that's peace. He's right. He's correct. But on another note, they thought he was crazy until he proved them otherwise.
He showed the proof, right?
Right, indeed. Now, coming back, because the day mathematics is knowledge. In fact, I'm trying not to cut me. My brother is. We built Shabbat. This is. Yes. Okay. So supreme mathematics and supreme alphabets, right?
Oh, that's nice.
So, but listen to me, man. Alphabetical mathematics that verifies who you are, right? You can't tell me for you and the brother or anyone else here, but for you and him, you can't tell me what 3 to the third power is if you can't tell me what 3 plus 3 is. That's the foundation. That kind of gives you, you have to know that to do that. Right. So mathematics is the foundation. Supreme math is the language, the alphabet. And how do I put them together? You'll learn. To this day, today mathematics teaches us that to a 5%, when I go around and speak to the world, let me know, K-N-O-W, what to say, how to act, what to look like, how to see a thing, how to draw it up. See, most people are, Creed 3's out, the birds. Let me get my check, get Shirley, and we in the win. On the first, okay. It's the first? Oh, didn't the weatherman say it's going to rain? Doc, okay, well, staying inside. 5%, I don't care about none of that, because I know what make rain, hail, snow, and earthquakes. Right? Right? And that's because I have knowledge, K-N-O-W. So I'm not afraid of what. I may favor more of the sun than I do this rain. But that's neither here or there. Right? I know what makes this thing spin. So I'm not like, some people like, okay, at 150, still talking about, God is good to me. And he's going to stop it at about 3 o'clock. I know it. Because him and his white guy on Channel 7 said, not knowing that, again, like I said before, repetitively, that the earth is about to come to, possibly water, 3/4 of water. And the sun and moon have attractive power of traveling with equivalent speed of 1,037 130 miles per hour on its way around the sun. Sun draws water with the earth's rotation, called gravity into a fine mist, which the naked eye can hardly detect. As you walked yesterday, it was doing it. Unbeknown to you. Nice day. Yeah, a little chilly yesterday, but it was,
But the science.
But it was drawing it up.
The science never sees
right?
this. Yeah.
Again, the weatherman knew what you didn't know. Meteorology is only the science of understanding the relationship to the universe. Okay, you know what? The clouds are a little heavier in this part of the region, so that means so-and-so, and he gets to explain it specifically.
They doing that.
You notice though, no disrespect, has nothing to say about religion in that. No disrespect. I get people's concepts of belief and hypothesis. You know, that's cool too, for them. But what make you who you are, because I know. How do you know? Check this one in. No disrespect. We gonna keep it simple. Who you waiting for to make you rain? Jesus. I'm still waiting for you to scribe into me, but on the other hand, let me explain why it's raining. Look up in the clouds. That's condensed water. That came off the ground as the earth was spinning 1,037 1/3 mile. The reason it has to rain, because the water cannot get out of the earth's atmosphere. It is impossible for that to happen. So because of the seasons that we're in, you'll catch more of this than you will of that. And 10 minutes, you'll catch the sun, but we understand it's also swift and right.
Talk heavy.
Right. So now, you know that. That's why I know. Let me take my umbrella. Because the old saying with that is, see, when you, all these books come by some man, better have it, don't need it, than the need it, don't have it.
That's
Talk.
Right. See? So you know, and that's only, had nothing to do with Jesus and, I know it's gonna, you know, it's this, actually, because I understand, okay, oh, you know what? Oh, well, yeah, I can see the clouds, you know, precipitating and, you know, whatever, you know, and, you know, so I know how to dress, how to, you know, I know what to do, and I know what season we're in.
Right.
Actually, we're actually in a new year. It's actually a new year now.
Talk.
Because it's a new season. Things are springing up now. You can't be in the same season in the same year. I'm talking about it's a new year. But that's a whole nother, but knowledge. And how do I know that? From years of talking to Kahim and Justice and Justice and all them. Reading. That's another thing we gonna require you to do. He gonna require you to do.
You gotta study.
We require him to do. I'm requiring you to read, to study. Again, because I can't. We want you to. Knowledge means to increase my awareness. Don't worry about. There's gonna be a lot of questions you're not gonna be able to answer. You too. You in the back. Don't worry about it. But see, that's the whole problem. I love technology. Excuse me. What's the matter? What you said your name was? C. King Chu. Hold up. Ain't you Frankie? Ain't you Francisco? Ain't you? Look, what? Oh, he one of them 5%ers. Oh, here we go. But this is a good thing, because it means our truth is so relevant that they recognize it too. Or maybe on one, but they're gonna ask you a question. Oh, if you God, then make it through this. If you got, answer that question. Not a problem. Here's your phone. Watch this. Okay. What's the question you want? Okay. Well, turn on. Everyone, turn on. Yeah. Turn on the phone. Right. Kahim. In fact, video call. You can have me do them. Tell me what I'm at. Since you want me to ask a question, I got somebody who will answer for you. What's your question? Guy, I'm with this brother who wants to know why rain, why rain no earthquakes. Kahim was okay. This is because he understands you asking that question. Is the person asking, are you mature enough to hear the answer? And why are you asking out of being malicious, or you asking because you really want to know? Because you be malicious, don't waste my time or my man's, my brother's time.
Talk heavy.
Stay where you are then. But if you want to know, okay, first to cut to the chase.
Talk.
Here's why. Here's why he's saying it, because our hope, in fact, knowledge actually also is the knowledge is the essence of the black men and women's foundation. It's the essence of your righteousness. It's the power of universal energy and divine creation. Everything you have is root in that. If not, it has no foundation, it has an end. Right? So you need to know. That's the essence of a 5%. What is knowledge to him? The essence of my righteousness. Who I am. Why is that? Because when I open the day mouth, when I open my mouth, I need to know. Know what? Know whatever it is that's relevant to me, to my children, my woman, or to my class, or whoever. So you're going to come up with what? Don't be ashamed because you don't know. And let me say this to you immediately. You need to, Jabari, and you see King Truth. Take root in knowing who you are. Immediately. No, you may not be on the 1 to 40, the 1 to 10. Black man is God's who you are, and that's who you are. And the law said that the only one that can deny you being God is you. You gonna have people, I don't mean because I told you, that's not who, your mother, your father, a whole lot of us. A whole lot of people gonna say, they don't bear witness. That don't mean because you do, that validates your reality. It just means you don't bear witness. That's all that means. So you go on studying, increasing your knowledge. That's what today's mathematics. Knowledge is what? 2, 3, 4. What is knowledge? Knowledge is, so the first thing we need to know. Right. I need to know who I am and my relationship to this universe. Yes.
And it's the key to unlock all mysteries in the universe.
Okay, absolutely, God, correct. Yeah, I need to put that up here too. That was a good one. Yeah, because it's to me mathematics and the alphabets, supreme mathematics, is more so will unlock the doors to these lessons as well. Right? Because you're gonna hear some people, you're gonna see, damn man, well, you're gonna hear some Muslims, Nation of Islam, they're gonna be quoting these lessons too. Some of them, some may. Yeah, they somewhere else now, but peace to them. But anyway. But we understand these lessons to be 120 degrees of living mathematics. Right? It says lost and found Muslim lesson. I'm not a Muslim, but it says that there only because of how the lessons was given to us by Master Father Muhammad, Elijah Muhammad, February 20, 1934. That's when the Nation of Islam started. Right? And then the powerful nation, and Almighty God was in that, and he left independently, understanding who he was, and came out and taught that. But also understood the importance of the lesson. But let me say this to you also. You can't change when you change the word of a degree, then you change its idea. You'll hear a lot of us say that, right? But he did that actually, because he understood you're not Muslim. So there's certain words and things that had to be changed to accommodate what it is that he was telling us.
So for what you just said, you said the Nation of Islam began February 20th.
Yeah, according to 40 degree and 1 to 40, yeah.
Okay, according to the degree.
Yeah, right. And it did, yes.
And the nation started October 10th, 1964. So that means, all right, okay, I'm just trying to figure out how long Allah was in.
Well, about 3 years, so around there.
Okay. Yeah, I heard 3.
Yeah, about 3 years. Yeah, he stayed there because he came out of the Korean War in like the late 50s. Then he went to the mosque.
So it wasn't a real long time.
No, but long enough.
Long enough.
Yeah, 3 years. Long enough.
Right.
And then he left. He left actually in '64. Nation was started 63.
Indeed.
64 was when the nation started.
Okay.
Right, he didn't leave in '64 and started. He left. He was already in the street in '63, teaching. Then the nation was 1964.
I was born 1964.
Okay,
1964.
Okay.
Peace to the God.
Okay, so
Peace to the God.
yeah, so yeah, you got
Peace to the class. Peace to the class. Peace to the class.
Yeah, peace to
the class.
Yeah, peace. Happy birthday. Say happy birthday to the young
Happy physical, God.
Happy mathematics, man.
We should do
What?
Tell them your degree. Huh?
Knowledge cipher test.
Knowledge cipher. There you go. That's my man there. That's my man. Yeah, peace, God. Peace. Yeah,
Born knowledge.
Yeah, all peace. Yeah, peace, God. Peace.
I was like, we're born.
Oh, you look good. You look good up there. Another one?
That's in perfection right
Peace,
there.
God. Peace.
Stay there forever.
For his memories, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it forever, dog. That's how you gotta do that.
He will know.
Everything.
I got it.
Hey, yo, that's how
You know what I'm saying?
Peace. I got it in the class. I got it in recording. So
Okay, yeah, peace. That's peace.
Everything's aligning for your day, man.
Peace.
All the knowledge.
lo tengo en vivo, ¿oíste? Lo tengo en vivo. All right, peace.
Stay supreme.
Peace, God.
That's right.
Good.
So, hey, God, God, you can sit here. And God, you can sit in front if you want. Oh, you good where you are? Okay, all right. You can sit. Jabbar, you want to, well, you can if you want to. God, you can leave that there for somebody else who won't come in. You know, you dropped your cup too, God.
Yeah.
Okay, so, again, knowledge is many things we've learned. What are some of the things that you heard knowledge is?
Wise words spoken from the original man.
No, that's
That's
wisdom.
wisdom.
Well,
That's wisdom,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
But at least you're listening.
Yes.
You're hearing the words. But knowledge, what's one thing you heard?
From knowledge, obviously the look, listen, and respect and reserve.
That's prerequisite.
The prerequisites of that.
Yeah, that's prerequisite in knowledge. Knowledge is, what'd you say knowledge was again?
To be aware.
To be aware. What was knowledge?
I said it was the key to unlock all
So,
mysteries in the
that's the last
universe.
thing. That's the last. You're right. That's the last piece.
Self-awareness.
Right. So.
And I said it was accumulation of facts.
Accumulation of facts.
Right.
Oh my God. You said something too.
Symbolic to the black man.
Yeah, and it is
said
black
the curse
man.
He said the
Yeah.
curse
Right,
black.
no, Lord, I understand what the God means, and when he means by symbolic, he means
The
like the relationship between the black man and the son.
Yeah, son is the foundation, soul system.
So the black man is his
foundation of the
family.
family.
So below.
There you go, Lord,
So,
come
right, that's what I said before.
There you go.
That's the
there you
flag
go.
today.
Yeah,
Knowledge is the foundation
Yeah.
of all things in existence.
yeah. So indeed, God, and that's important too, very important. Knowledge is the basic foundation of all things in existence. That was said so often that I was like,
Tired of hearing it.
not only that, but it became almost cliched.
Yeah.
But
It's the truth.
it's right, and profoundly so.
Yeah.
Knowledge is
Basic foundation of all.
keeping
Because
your
it's
mouth
good
shut
and
and
bad
your
of the
ears
knowledge.
open.
Excuse me?
I said knowledge is keeping your mouth shut and your ears open.
Okay, it's that.
What's going on?
It's that.
that's
That's
it.
right.
Yeah, do the knowledge.
Yeah, because
Right.
you have to
Listening.
look and listen. You have to listen. Hearing is one of the five senses, but listening is an art.
That's a fact.
You can hear because like you're listening here, but you're listening, but you can hear as you're listening to other sounds, other voices, but you're not keying into that.
Right.
Right? You hear the vibration. You hear, okay, somebody's talking up front.
Just hear it.
I hear some humming, maybe come from a machine. I hear this and that. Oh, I hear sighing, whatever. But I'm listening to
Listen,
that.
pay
Right,
attention, focus.
Right. I'm not paying attention to that.
Right.
Because if I'm here paying attention to that, that means I'm distracted.
Distracted, right.
Allah, can I go?
No, you can't. No, yeah, go.
Right here, it just said, this is something that Allah gave me. He said, a student
Now, who
is
gave
one-
you?
Let me give you, Allah.
Allah.
Yes. It said the student is one who studies, one who is learning about or gaining knowledge on any particular subject, whether it is positive or negative.
Okay. No. Well, knowledge. Okay. One more time.
That's why I stopped right there.
Okay, right. No, okay. You're correct. Here we're talking about something positive, but you're right. Yes. So, knowledge is not confined to something positive.
Right.
Right. I'm not do wrong. Did that. So I did that. Yeah, I did and learned well. Got degrees in it. Yeah, yes I did. Yes I did. Because you not do wrong, you gotta learn how to lie, steal, cheat. Right? Everything is opposite than this knowledge that you proclaim, but it also require you to look, listen, observe. You'll need to use the prerequisites even with that.
Because Yaku had knowledge, he had trick knowledge.
Yeah, well, that's a whole nother matter. He did. But he was a original black man who was a scientist.
He was a scientist.
Right? And he did.
That's
He did.
negative knowledge, right?
He
I was
did.
just trying to say, like you just said, you knew how to do dirt.
Right,
you knew
right,
how to
right.
do wrong. And basically, you knew
But
how
the
to lie,
difference between him and others like him was I knew the signs of both. I wasn't just confined to that, right? I actually took knowledge of academia, education, right? According to history, he completes all schools and universities at the age of 18, right? Starts at 4, according to history that we have of him, right? And he completes all schools and universities. we call him big head scientist, not because so much his head was big, but because the accumulation of this knowledge and what it is I did. Right? I made devil. That was nothing. Your degrees tell you how that happened. It says that. Tell us how the devil was made.
My graft.
Yes, it goes into this elaborate definition.
Wow.
And he was the author.
Yeah, the architect.
The architect, yes, of that. So you correct, God, absolutely.
Indeed.
So going back to you, yes. But we're talking about a knowledge of self.
Wow.
See? And when you know you, see, you're diametrically opposite than what we just talked about just now. Yeah, no question. You have people that thank you for that. Oh God, thank you.
And it says,
You go.
let me finish reading it.
No, I don't want you to finish.
Because it said the student black man and the black woman.
You go.
I'm not. Peace, Allah.
I'm
I'm sorry,
open the door.
Allah.
I'm open the door. Yeah, okay. Start to do the Sandman thing.
Allah, all right.
Yeah, okay. No, stop. No, but give me a second.
Yeah, go ahead.
See, because now you didn't mean my train of
What's
thought.
up?
Oh, no. Because, and the devil told me this. This is where I get this from, actually. I told you this. You're the true living God.
And I'm a true living devil.
He's the true living devil. He's not playing no games here neither. Make no mistake.
They continue daily.
Okay, one more time. I keep looking at my watch. It is 2:10.
They continue daily.